So moving this to give me a little bit more room. There we go. So I'll see if I can get this off without taking the gas pipe off, but if I have to, I have to. One, two, three, 4, 5. The last one is hidden up in behind there, so I'm going to put this down for a sec. Number 6 is out, but it's tight. It's right up in behind that. Right, so I'm going to see if I can just work this around the gas pipe. I don't know how lucky I'm going to be. Oh, pretty lucky, pretty lucky. There you go, this is what we're going to change. Yep, that's pretty good. That's what's coming out. So back into the vehicle to disconnect the pipe at the top inside. I'll show you. So this is the top of that pipe we were looking at just now, and it should be just reach under it, pull the collar up and lift off. There you go. That just pushes up in and it lets go of the pipe there, so we can now go back underneath. Now we've disconnected that pipe at the top, it's allowing this water to drain out. So there's the pressure relief valve, and it's out. How about that? Nice quick job. Yeah, so the spring weight on this feels very different to the new one. Brilliant. Old and new side by side. Very firm action on that one. Not so firm, but it is 6 years old, so out with the old and with the new. So we need that, some screws and the new valve. So no instructions came with the pressure relief valve. It just said you need to get an authorised person to replace it. But you see, just in there, this pipe here, the instructions I found on one of the forums said to make sure that we fit the O-ring there, and it does come with an O-ring, this one here. So I'm going to put a bit of grease on there, a little bit of I don't know what it's called, the silicone grease, and I'll fit that on and install the valve. So my big fingers are getting in the way, aren't they? I've put a bit of grease on there and I've just rotated it around, and that's there now. If we pop the cap off, this should just go back in the way it came out. So that one up through there. I think. Just pinged the other ring off. I shall find that momentarily. There we go, that should be on, I think. No, it's not quite, is it? Not quite. There we go. There we go. So that is now seated. Right, I found the O-ring. So I'll put that back on there. I'll use a smidge of grease on there as well, just so it's all okay. And that, as far as I can tell, yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, my finger's getting in the way. That appears to be in okay. Let's go up top and have a look. So here we are, we're up top again. That should go on there. Something not right there. Something not right there. We'll go back down below. Right, little update. I had not pushed that far enough on. It pushes in a lot further, so I don't know, maybe take a picture of yours before you take it apart, but that's what mine looks like when it's pushed in. So let's see if this is working now, because that was quite tight before. Look at that, that feels lovely. Much more positive action. Let's just pop this one back on, and that is done. Right, so everything's back in place here. Let's just pop this back on. Nice top cut to disconnect the gas as well. And that looks like that should push through. Put that out here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So the kit comes with a new set of screws. I won't bore you with those, I'll fit those quickly. So the instructions say not to over tighten those screws, so just a warning there. That's nice and tight. And then that was one on the top of it. And then just a case of putting the screw back in there. So the test is, does it pressurise and does it keep squeaking? So let's put the pump on. So it's pressurised. Pump shuts off. And it's not leaking, so we have a win.